Okay, what is up guys? Today we are going to be talking about combating drug culture and why the war on drugs is not working and is in fact contributing to the drug culture. The reason so is because people don't chase drugs just because they're drugs. For example, a crack rock on its own, end of the day, is just a rock. It's the culture associated with that crack rock of it being dark and it being mysterious and it being cool and being edgy. It's people don't get involved in drugs unless they're hooked and it's too late. But I'm talking about people getting into it in the first place, which leads to a door in which they'll never come back from. But the reason people get involved into it is because of the culture associated with that crack rock, even though at the end of the day it's just a rock. Because it has all these connotations of being dark, and it being mysterious, and it being cool, and it being edgy. And that makes kids want to do it more, and let's be real here. When you say people aren't allowed to do something, that makes them want to do it even more. So if anything, all these anti-drug programs are actually causing drug addicts. They're doing more harm than good. So my solution to this problem, sorry about that. My solution to this problem would be because you can't have a sort of medium society that sort of tolerates drugs but does not. You can't have this. You can't be listening to a teacher going on about how cannabis will cause you to cause your livers to go damaged and you'll rob a bank and everything, and then you go, even though it's not true, but and then you go back home and then you listen to Lil Wayne rapping about how cool OJ Kush smoking some of that Kush is. See how that's creating, it's sort of the education system, is making it look bad and evil, but then the pop culture is making it look cool, so this creates it being seen as being edgy, just edgy fun, So my solution is, either you need a society that's going to be so open that there's no bragging rights to doing drugs, it's just seen as medicine, like heroin, so what? You got a back injury, you're taking opiates, well, not really anything cool about it, it's just medicine. Wow. So something like that isn't gonna want to make, when people are educated in drugs and just see them as medicine, and the society is so open and everything's just legal, I think that helps. Because Portugal has decriminalised all drugs, and yet you'd think it'd be chaos, but it actually has the lowest overdoses in the world, and that is why. It's because of the drug culture than the actual drugs themselves, It's our culture around drugs that create the overdoses, Or you need to have a society that's so strict that it makes people so afraid to even do drugs, because at the end of the day, look, no one's afraid to go to jail, because no one's afraid to go to jail over drug charges anyway, because it isn't exactly like terrorism or something serious like that. You'll get a fine or something if you're caught with drugs. You'll actually go to jail. So that creates a whole edginess once again. But yeah, if you do want to go that way, I think the best route would just to go full blown strict on drugs. Like Saudi Arabia, because it doesn't matter how cool drug culture is. It's not worth you not having a leg if your leg is chopped off. If you get just even caught with the most legal of things that would be here, like a can of beer down there. So you can make it as cool as you want, but nothing's as cool as having all your limbs attached together, know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the only way I can think of combating drug culture. You either drugs, should I say, is to combat the culture. Either you have to make the culture so open, or you need to make it so closed and so strict, because having this balanced and nuance is sort of like, and I think it's just drug culture that creates drug overdoses in the first place. So now that I've elaborated, I hope that has put some light in your noggin there. It's all about the culture, and culture is just a social concept. Nothing to do with the substances themselves. However, the substances are going to cause the deaths, and that's what I'm trying to provoke. So, you stamp it out with the culture, not the actual substance. Okay, see you in my next one. Peace.